What's up, guys, and welcome, Daily Theologians. Kamala Harris, hold on to your hats. If it was possible, she just said something even more controversial than normal. She held an abortion roundtable with religious leaders and said, "We need faith." Now, only she could do this, and during the course of this meeting, it's pretty obvious that she doesn't understand what faith is or what abortion is, that it is in fact murder. She said it's a reproductive health issue. It's not a health issue, it's homicide. And this is the word game that people always play with this, but it's clearly the ending of a life. This is not health care, it's murder. And these faith leaders clearly are not orthodox. They're clearly not regenerate because they're there participating in the round table. And Kamala Harris did not mention abortion or God during this whole meeting. She said we need faith in each other, in our nation, and in our future. Well, no, we need repentance and trust in the death, burial, and resurrection of the God-man, Jesus Christ. See, without that, you just have a bunch of unregenerate people that hate God and cannot love their neighbor as they should, and thus seek to murder their neighbor and children. So, of course, this is crazy. She said they're represented many different faiths and communities, which, of course, there's only one true faith. And then here it is on the issue of Roe. Basically, the premise of Roe, the power of Roe, is about saying people should have the right to make decisions about their own bodies. The problem is, it's not your body, it's the baby's body. Women should have the right and unfettered access to reproductive health care. Again, this is the game that liars play. They call something evil good and good evil. It's not reproductive health care. It's homicide. It's the murder of a child. And that's obvious based on any scientific definition. Life begins and continues at conception. So she said supporting Roe would not mean giving up core beliefs, claiming that it's simply about agreeing that a woman should be able to make that decision with her faith leader. Well, any good faith leader is going to say that is murder. During her roundtable with faith leaders on reproductive health care today, Kamala Harris somehow managed to avoid saying God or abortion even once, which is not that surprising. It probably makes her uncomfortable. Families can't afford gas or groceries because of Biden, and yet all the White House wants to talk about is their radical late-term abortion agenda. I mean, wouldn't it make sense to just adopt the baby, to give the baby to a family that would take the baby, to offer the baby to someone that wants it and let the baby live? Well, this is the age-old religion of child sacrifice. 80% of Americans believe that the third trimester abortion should be prohibited. Of course, that is common sense. The U.S. Is only one of less than 10 nations that allows elective abortions after 20 weeks. So we're in the top there, leading the nation in our depravity in that scenario. If Roe is overturned, abortion will not automatically become illegal. Yeah, you're just going to see states legalize it. And I don't, honestly, with this issue, they say it's a state's right to determine. And I don't understand that, never have. How could a state determine if murder is allowable in their state? I thought murder was against the law. So they're going to move it from the federal level to the state level. And I still don't understand how they're going to be able to do that, how they're going to make the case for that. But people will go with it. Anyways, it's likely to continue to heat up because this leaked decision from the Supreme Court. So continue to keep it in your prayers. Continue to remember the issue is always the heart. The issue is repentance and faith towards the death, burial, and resurrection of the God-man, Jesus Christ. And unless God regenerates the heart, they're not going to respond to that message, and they're going to continue in this insanity with what is clearly evil. Thanks for watching. Please remember to hammer that like button, like the 95 Theses, and subscribe to channel. God bless.